everyone, this is Tammy at 5 Acre Life, and today I want to plant some strawberry plants. So I went to the store and I couldn't resist, so I grabbed some strawberries. They're Quinault strawberries, ever-bearing strawberry, and it's a 6-pack, which I think I have 2 in 1, so I got 7. So woo. So I want to plant these today in a container, just a planter, and show you guys what I'm using. And then I also want to show you guys my vermicomposting that I want to try. I've never tried it before, but I got all the stuff to put it all together, and I want to show you guys how to do a just makeshift little basket that you can put in there. So let's get started here. So I'm going to show you guys what container I'm using here. It's just has the little cups that come out of the side here. I don't know the name of the actual pot, but they work great for strawberry plants. So I'm gonna do that. So I got, I think 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 6, and then I'll put 1 up top here. So I had some potting soil from last year in it, and I went ahead and just made sure to wet it and get it reactivated for a couple days, and kept, stirring it around and make sure it wasn't just clumped up and hard, So I got it all loose and fluffy and moist. And then I have some Steer Plus compost here that I'm going to add to it. So that's one way to just rejuvenate your old potting soil from last year. It's like, don't throw it out. It's still good, So I'm going to do that. I'm just pushing some of it in here to mix in the compost. Okay. So I'm just going to take my strawberry plants, and that's the kind that they are. Hopefully that came through. But yeah, we are having a gorgeous day here in Oregon. We're going to be like 81 today, and I don't know if you guys can hear it in the background, but my neighbors are over there working on a trailer. They're painting the inside. It's like one of those, you can put your quads and stuff in them. So that kind of trailer. And they're painting it and gonna put shelves and stuff in it. But they have some music blasting, and I'm hoping that it's not coming through, because I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube for anything. So what I'm gonna do is just take these, and you can see the roots. So those are ready to get planted. And I kind of just loosen the roots up a little bit. And then I want to make sure I have room here. And I'm just going to pop it in there. Just like that. And then push some of the soil back around it. Get out the air pockets. And she should be a happy little strawberry there. So you can see it's being transplanted for sure. Okay. These are looking pretty good though. I know there was one that had 2 in it. I'm going to show you. Let's see. I think it did. I don't know if it was this one. I don't really want to disturb the roots in it, but I don't remember if it was that one. Maybe it just looked like it had 2 in it, but let's see. Oh yeah. Pretty sure I can get 2 out of that one. So I'm just gonna set that there for a second. And let's do this. Strawberry plants are pretty resilient. And then you get the runners that come off of it. So as the runners come out, you can replant those, which is nice. That's why it's nice to do it in a container instead of like on the ground, unless you have a spot that's dedicated for a bunch of strawberries to grow out, because there's the runners that pop out and they'll keep replanting themselves and just keep going. So that's why I like to do them in containers. And then once you buy 1 strawberry plant, you're good forever. Like I've never grown strawberries here. I've been here 20 something years, and for some reason I just never did strawberries. And now that I just bought this plant, I should be good for a while. I mean, because they're just gonna keep popping out runners, and I'm good to go. Yeah, you can see the roots already. Got some dead leaves on it. A weed. Got a little weed there. We don't want that. And just pack it around it. There. And then all the roots are gonna just go into this big potted part. So it's just gonna have plenty of room to grow. And it's kind of neat how it's just gonna hang. So I'm thinking I might set it on, I have a really cool log. Oh, here. If I move this so you guys can see it. So I got logs, and I might move that pot off of there and put it on that one. And I'll show you guys when I'm done here. But because it's gonna cascade down with all the strawberries and stuff, it's gonna look really pretty. So let me know if you guys plant your strawberries like this. I would like to know, do you guys put them in the ground or do you put them in a container? I mean, there's different ways to do it for sure. And if you have a dedicated spot where you could just have like a strawberry field, I mean, that would be amazing, you know? That would be pretty cool. And keep it away from your chickens. Okay. And my chicken update is we are still working on the chicken run. Well, actually we got the chicken run done. So I'll make sure to put the videos so you guys can see them, but we got the chicken run done, and now we're starting to work on the coop that's gonna go in it. And I'm calling it my hoop coop because it's pretty cool. So I'll make sure to put it in the right hand corners up so you guys can see, and click on it after this video and go check out the whole process of that. It's just pretty fun. And my husband ordered some stuff from Home Depot, so we got a bunch of all the supplies coming in for the hoop coop, and I'm super excited. So I'm hoping by the middle of May, maybe towards the end of May, I'll be getting some baby chicks, and they'll be all set up. We're gonna do a brooder inside of the coop. They're gonna have their own spot, which is gonna be great because where the brooder is going to be for the babies when they get older, if any chicken I need to separate or, you know, gets broody or, you know, doesn't feel good or something like that, I can move her over to the brooder part where she can have her own little spot. So it's kind of nice to have a separate area when you have chickens, just in case, you know, one gets sick, or even when I bring in new baby chicks in a couple years, you know. It'll be already set up already. So yeah, so we're really enjoying getting that done. And it's just fun to watch your land change, you know, like everything change around here, because I mean, this is a pretty big project that we're doing. And it's fun. I mean, we're having a good time just seeing the changes and, you know, how everything's coming along. So yeah, I'll make sure to post that for you guys. You can check it out. So there we go. I got it all the way around. I mean, is that fun? That's pretty cool. Okay. And then now up here, I'm just gonna go ahead and just put the one on top. And I think that will be plenty. And then when I get runners, I can add some more here. So I think I'll just put it right in the middle. And then when runners come off of any of these, I could just try to plant some around. And then this will be all nice and bushy and hanging. And this just makes so much fun. So yeah, let me know in the comments. I'd like to know how you guys plant your strawberries, for sure. Okay, I'm just adding the compost to it. If you guys can hear the turkeys in the back, we got the big tom turkeys just going around gobbling. I mean, we got a couple of big ones. There's wild turkeys that come around here and do their thing. thinking I need a lot more soil or compost here. I got a bag of it. I just figured this is more, you know, easy to have up on my table here. And yeah, I would really like if you guys subscribe to my channel, because we're gonna have tons more gardening, of course, coming up. And then my chickens, and then chicken run stuff and chicken coop builds, you know, different fun little things. Like my husband, he's been doing it for like 20 years, carpentry, and he's a contractor and stuff. And so he's been doing it for a long, long time. So he's pretty informational and stuff with the things. And we'll see if he can tell us some fun things that he's doing, and we'll incorporate some of that in there. But he's got some great tips and tricks. So, oh, and also I wanted to tell you guys, you don't really want to go over the crown when you're planting your strawberries. Here, the crown is right there at the top of the soil, right there. So just kind of keep it level with the way it was in the pot. And I'm notorious for not doing that. So I have to go back and check myself. I don't want to bury them too deep here, you know, because they need to be able to breathe. See, I hear that? That's the tom turkey. He wants some of these strawberries, I'm sure. I'm sure. Okay, so I think that one looks good. I just don't want to bury them too deep. Okay. Like I said, those strawberries are pretty hardy. It's been years since I've grown them, but I remember. I think you have to really do a number on them to kill them, you know. Accidentally, of course. I still feel like I want some more soil. Or compost, whatever. Oh, let's get this. There we go. Now we're planting. Okay. We're gonna have strawberries this summer, and they're flowering, so should be getting strawberries sooner than later here. Okay, maybe go to the crown. Don't bury the crown. To remind myself. Okay. So there we go. I think we're set. There. And if it looks like I need more soil, I'll just add some more. But so we got the top like that. I think that's looking good, and all the way around. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this up, show you guys where where I'm gonna set it up, and then let's go ahead and do the vermicomposting. That's gonna be fun. So let's go do that. Okay, so this is where I put it. I think it looks really good. I'm gonna water them in real quick. Just gonna quick water. Okay, I think this is a good sunny spot here. I can move them in full sun. We got our cover here, but we get most sun right here. So there. So I want to show you guys what I'm going to use for my vermicompost. So what I have is some fencing. This is just fencing. And it was a big round 3 pieces long all together. Just a big long piece of fencing. And I had my husband, Sean, come cut it. and I got it into 3 different pieces. So this is going to be great to add around into your garden beds. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add it into my garden beds, and this is just a great way to stick it down into your garden bed. And then I'm going to show you guys what to layer up, well, what I'm going to layer up in it. And from what I've heard, that you're not supposed to feed worms is like processed food, oils, spicy foods, onion skins and onions. They don't like any of that kind of stuff, or peppers. And I guess no breads or milks or anything like that, because that would just rot and attract animals that you don't want digging up stuff. So it's best to just kind of go with, like, I'm gonna do like apples, and I got all my food scraps here, but I got like potato skins, I got apple, like the core part of an apple, the strawberry, tops of the strawberries, greens are great from your garden. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and even cucumber skins and stuff like that to throw in with my little vermicompost little bin here. And then also newspaper. I have shredded newspaper. So we're gonna do some shredded newspaper. So I will just layer that up and show you guys how I'm gonna do it. So I'm in my little corner garden here, and this is where I wanna put my little worm basket. So I dug it down into a hole. Okay. And just go ahead and let's take it and put the dirt around it, because you want the worms to go in through these little holes here. Pretty much go as deep as you want to. I think the deeper the better. Like I said, this is my first time trying this too, so I will definitely keep you guys updated on how it works out. But I'm going to try to get it pretty deep. Give them more areas to come in. Oh, and also, a good thing to give them is grit, which is like eggshells will help really nice. Then they can break down like all the food and stuff that you're giving them. So I definitely have some eggshells that I put in with my scraps. Okay. I'm liking that. That'll be good. Remember, they like it dark and moist. So you want to give them a good spot to feel comfortable to come in. Gotta think like a worm. Okay. There we go. So I'm doing that, and then I'm going to take my shredded paper. I'm going to dump that down in it. And then I'm going to get my hose and wet it down. I'm going to go ahead and just wet all around it too. So I'm going to wet that down pretty good. But you don't want to make it like sopping wet, because I guess they breathe through their skin. So you don't want to like drown them. Okay, so I did that. And then I got all my scraps. And you don't need a whole bunch. I have way too much here, because I'm thinking about doing like the other 2 little bins that I made from the fencing. I'm going to do them around my other parts of my garden here. So like, let's do some cucumbers, some strawberries. Just give them some fun little things to eat. And then I have a lemon in here, so do not give them citrus. I said that right. A lemon slipped in there somehow, but I won't put it in here. So, get that like that. And I got some spinach. Maybe I'll just give them a good amount here. Okay. And then handle some of these eggshells for sure. Okay. So we got that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just, I can show you guys. Let's see, make sure I get you guys in there. So we got everything in it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just put some You can put some leaves on top of it. You can put some compost. This is compost bed, so I'm just gonna throw some compost on top here. Okay. I'm just kind of buried in there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and grab a lid and put it on top. So what I have here is just an old ice cream bucket lid. And then I'm gonna set that just right on top, just so you don't get like, you know, the flies and the bugs and all the things that you don't want in there. And then I still got some ventilation coming through here, so I think that'll work out great. So I will just come check this in a couple weeks, and as it goes down, you notice like a significant amount of everything just kind of breaking down. You can even mix through it and see if there's any food scraps in it. And then as you need to replace it, just replace your food scraps, and then throw some soil on top or some leaves or some anything like that, and just kind of pile it on top. And then there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it informational. And if you could please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and you guys can see my next video when I post it. And thanks for watching. Until next time.